They still got them.
Why is this taking on a third?
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign.
Right. Boy, Trigger Man, back in the lab. And today, what we have here. Today, man, just Honda Civic, rear door, quarter panel with some damage. Gonna blend the front door, do the sail panel all the way up. Today, I'm gonna be showing you guys, a couple guys been asking me about adding reducer and clear to get a flatter paint job. Many of you know I don't like putting reducer and clear. I don't do it, so therefore I can't recommend doing it. I don't care how high the solids is in the clear. I will get a spray gun that can atomize that clear. Whether I change the tip, I'll raise the pressure, I will do something to atomize that clear. I'm not gonna go add reducer and then it die back. No matter how much reducer you add reducer, you're gonna get some dieback. The more reducer you add, the more dieback you get. Add a little bit of reducer, get a little bit of dieback. That's a fact, not an opinion. So I don't like to use it, you know what I'm saying? Unless there's a clear coat that recommends it, that says, you know, add it, 10%, whatever, you know. But that's neither here nor there. I don't like to do it. That's it. You do what you want to do. What I'm going to show you guys is another way to get a flatter paint job without putting reducer into your clear coat, okay? Also, video is going to be, I'm going to show you guys, my paint rep dropped me off a couple of these here, DeVilbiss clean, white clean or something, static, let me just look at the damn thing, static, anti-static wipes. He dropped me off a few of these. I had heard of these before, but I don't know how good they are, so we're going to try it. You know, I don't have no static gun in here, anti-static gun. I don't have none of that stuff. It's just me, the car, and the dungeon, you know what I'm saying? And we make it work. We damn sure make it work. But if we can enhance it and get it cleaner with something like this, then cool, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna try it. So we're gonna try this and also gonna show you guys how to get your paint job a little flatter. This here, have the paint mixed up. My paint mix is 1-to-1. What I did is I over-reduced my base with slow base reducer, which is pretty much the temperature I need today. It's pretty hot, it's like 85, 90 degrees in here. So I use it slow, over-reduced it 10, 15%. So normally you guys know, who watch my channel for a while, you know when I put down my base, pretty much my base is covered in my first coat for the most part. But you'll see that this is gonna be a lot more transparent. So you have to take a little time. It'll take a little time to get your coverage, but it'll lay down a lot flatter and you don't have to go putting reducer in your clear coat. So we're gonna get to it. Go ahead, mask up. We'll say mix up, but we're ready to spray. Gonna spray this out of the Segola 3300. I'm really liking this gun for base, man. Really for metallics, but I'm digging it. I'm really digging it for base coat, metallics, and it sprays real fine. I like it. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get to it.
All right, first I'm gonna start with my tack rag. Now I'm doing this whole procedure the way that my paint rep instructed me to do so. Again, I'm open to suggestions if some of you guys have actually used this before, because everybody, 90% in the comments tell you how to do it, but they never did it. So I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. But if you've actually used these, you know, I'm open to if it's supposed to be done differently. My paint rep told me tack it off just the way you normally tack off, and then use this. After that, you can wipe it on your plastic, paper, paint, on your base coat. You can do it before sealer. It even says on the package you can use it before clear, before sealer, before base. So it can be used at any step, any stage of the refinishing process. So that's what I did, and you'll see the results in the end. So first I'm going with my base coat right over my 2K sealer. 2K sealer was not broken through, nothing sanded through, so it was a good substrate to start with. And even though the base coat is a lot thinner, we all know I have a bad habit of piling my base on. Something in me, I just can't stop until I see coverage, man. I'm sorry. And I said before I started, I'm just gonna put the coat on light, let it build up, but I'm sorry. I have a problem. I'm a coverage junkie. Look at me. Look at me. Oh well. I'm a coverage junkie, man. So again, right now I'm hitting it with some 1000, and that's after my first coat. One guy said in my last video, Trigger Man, your one coat is like 5 of my coats. I'm sorry for that. It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. I've been spraying that way for so long, man. Back when I had 2 spray booths, I had 2 preppers. You know, I worked at a shop. There was 3 painters total. 2 painters had got fired for something they did wrong on their flag sheets, and I told the owner, let me run it by myself and see how I do. So I was turning close to 400 hours, and that's what I did. I had 2 spray booths. I would put my base on heavy, put it on heavy, leave out of that booth, go directly into the next booth, put the base on heavy, put the base on heavy, come back. So it works, you know, for those type of situations. Even though now I'm on a salary set, so I don't really have to work like that, but I've been doing it for so long. So that's why I'm kind of heavy with my base. So now I'm going with this here cloth, anti-static cloth, and I just don't understand how the thing can work. You know, we'll save it for the end, the results, but I really can't see how this thing can work. And it says do not use it with water, so I didn't use any water, nothing. You know, I did it strictly the way it says on the package and the way my paint rep instructed me to do so, and we'll see. But yeah, man, so some of you guys that really get on me about that, the way I put my base so heavy, I mean, that's just what I did to make a living. Running 2 spray booths, 2 preppers, and turning 400 hours a week, and it works. It worked for me, and it's just hard for me to do anything different. Going with my clear coat, Segola 4600 Extreme with the DVR cap. That's the red cap for the Segola 4600 Extreme. 1.2 nozzle needle set. Spraying at 29 psi. So this is just something, man, show you guys. You know, I get messages, guys asking me, you know, how can I put 10% reducer in my clear coat, 20%? Can I put a cap full? I can't recommend anybody do that. So, you know, I don't do it. I don't like to do it. So, you know, times I have clear that's real thick, high solids, just get a different gun, man. You know, like when I tried that Grant 7 clear coat, and I tried to spray that out of my water, my LPH. No matter how I turned up the pressure, it wasn't really breaking up that clear. So to somebody who's not as experienced, excuse me, they would think, okay, let me add some reducer, which that would have worked. But no, I took the paint right out of the gun, clear out of the gun. I put it in my Sata Jet 5000, and it broke it up fine. You know, there are different spray guns for different materials. So that's what I do, you know. I will not put reducer in clear unless the manufacturer specifically states that you're supposed to do that. Not that you can do it, because you can do it with any paint brand, but that it's a requirement that's the mixing ratio to it. If it doesn't specifically say that from the manufacturer, I won't do it. And I won't recommend anyone do it. There's different ways to achieve that glass finish that everybody's chasing. The entire internet, that's what they're chasing. But there's many different ways to go about it than putting reducer in your clear. You know, people want to put sealer when you don't need sealer. When you don't need sealer, you put sealer, which is going to add orange peel, but then you add reducer to your clear. So some of the stuff is just all the way, pardon my French, ass backwards. But we're going to correct a lot of these myths out there in due time. All right, that's what we're looking like. First thing in the morning, top of the morning to you. Good morning, everybody. Here we go. Fresh out of the booth. As you can see, the texture, we did what we wanted to do. We achieved that flat glass that you guys want. And by not adding any reducer into your clear coat, okay? Not sacrificing any of your solids and no dieback, no nothing. This is what you want, okay? Now, as far as the dirt goes, those wipes, ain't gonna happen, Captain. It ain't gonna happen, Captain. If anything, I would say they added more dirt. You got 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thought I saw something up here. Yeah, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 I counted. I'm sure there's probably some more. 16 pieces of dirt in 3 panels. To me, that's a little excessive. I don't normally get that much dirt in 3 panels doing things my way with just me, the car, the dungeon, and some water. Like, that's excessive. So the wipes out, but reducing out your base coat, that definitely works. And remember, just do it on your darker colors. Silvers, metallics, you know, it's already hard enough to get those to cover. So you're gonna wanna just do your dark colors, you know, stuff you really wanna get that flat glass look. That's what you would do. That's what I do. And it works. Okay? And that's gonna do it, man. That's gonna do it. It looks pretty good, especially for a Honda Civic, you know. And I think it kind of matches the other text. Nah, they got a little more orange peel in that fender. But shh. Hey, so that's gonna do it, man. That's a wrap on this one. And guys, remember, it's just a spray gun. Now go have fun. They still got them.
Why is this taking on a third dimension here? Seem like that metallic. There's a couple of the guys. They seem like they're coming out. Like they want to.
Well, because that's the body, the shape of the fender. See the contour of it. It kind of bulges out.
It's just an illusion.
Yeah, that's just illusion, man.
Really?
Yeah, that's an illusion or you're
Got a
delusion.
little spectacular shit going on. Like.
Just an illusion, man.
Gorgeous, man.
Just an illusion, brother. Just an illusion.
Boop, 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 boop. Illusion.
Trigger man, you sure got that thing looking good there, man. Now that's some glass. Look at that, man. You could see your ugly face right in the paint, Trigger man. Yeah, now that's some glass there, man. I always wonder why sometimes when I paint my car, why it look a little dull the next day. But maybe it's because of those reducers, man. I never really knew that, you know. I add a little reducer sometime, make it flow out, but it die back and then I gotta buff it. So, good video, Trick. Good video, man. Spray on, brother. Spray on, brother.
Okay, so that's gonna do it on this video. Hopefully that helps some of you guys out there. I mean, if your paint is dying back on you, that could be your reason. You know, this is just my take on it. You know, you can do whatever you choose to do, but this is just the way I do things, the way I've always done things, and the way I will continue to do things. So hopefully this helps some people. Hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, I would ask that you please subscribe to the channel. Please give me a like. A little thumbs up would be appreciated. I ask that you would please share this video with a friend. And after doing so, if you would please tell his girlfriend. Peace.